Hi YouTubers, so today y'all, we're gonna have a little one-on-one pillow talk so I can tell you guys about my dating experience this past weekend. And I would love to tell you that these dating experiences for me are rare, but they're not. I don't know if I just have like bad date attraction tattooed on my forehead, but I needed to share my pain with y'all because I know I'm not the only one in the world that attracts these crazies. So this past weekend I was in Texas for school getting prepared to do my dissertation, and I met a guy. Well, actually I met him before at another school event in another state while we were preparing to do our dissertation. He as well is a fellow PhD student. This would make him appear as if he is normal. We did not go out last time, but this time he was like, you know, I want to go out to dinner, and I was like, okay, sure, fine. So after class, he texts me, calls me, we went out to dinner, and I mean, I had spoke to him previously a little bit. Nothing could have prepared me for the nightmare that I was about to experience, y'all. Let me tell you. So we went to go eat, which is completely normal, and it's like after we ate dinner, it all of a sudden turned to, oh, well, do you want to go to my hotel room so we can drink some Moscato? Now, honestly, was I super shocked by that? No, because most guys are going to try their luck. You know what I'm saying? Most guys are going to try their luck, but oftentimes when you say no, most guys let it go. Not this guy. So I said, no, I'm not going to your hotel room. I don't want to drink Moscato with you in your hotel room. So we get ready to go, or we do leave. And lo and behold, we pulled up to his hotel. Didn't I just say I don't want to do this? And so I'm sitting up in the car, and you know, I'm very verbal. I'm not mean, but I'm verbal. Why are we at your hotel? And he was like, oh, I'm taking you to the room to drink some Moscato. Didn't I just tell you I don't want to do this? I don't want to drink Moscato in your room. I don't know you. Not only do I not know you, you could be the Craigslist killer. That Moscato could have been marinating in a bowl of roofies or something, and you could be getting ready to date rape me. I don't know you. I'm not going in your room. What part don't you understand? So I wasn't getting out the car. I sat right up in that parking lot and was like, I'm not going in there. So then he was like, okay, well, do you want to go get drinks? I was like, you know, that's fine. We can go to the outside world in public to get drinks. So he looked up a lounge, and so I guess it was a lounge / cup club. And this is problem number 2. This is kind of your preference, but I don't think that a proper date is going to a club. You can go to a lounge, you can go to a bar, but a proper date to me is not going to a club. How are you getting to know anybody at a club? But it was a lounge / club, because it was about 9 o'clock. Mind you, we had class the next day. He was like, oh, well, you know, we can go to this lounge, but it's only 9 o'clock now. We can wait for an hour, and you can come up to my hotel, and we can leave at 10. Dude, what is it with you and your hotel? I'm not coming in there. So I think he finally got the picture, and we headed to downtown Dallas at the lounge, and it was a very nice lounge. And mind you, he was a nice dude, kind of, sort of, at the fact that he opened the door, he paid for everything. That was all good, till I became a molestation victim. So, you know, we went into the lounge, we got a few drinks, everything was going well, and I don't know, and we only had 2 drinks. I don't know if he can't handle his liquor well, because he all of a sudden thought this was let's touch and molest Sophia time. Good touch, bad touch time. Let's see how many places I can touch. Let's see how far I can get away with. He tried to kiss me several times on the lips, which that's not necessarily taboo, but like I said, I don't know you. You could have mono for all I know. I don't know you. I don't want to kiss you. And this is where self-awareness comes in. Men or women. If you lean in to kiss somebody and they continuously turn their head away, that means they don't want to kiss you. Don't try to be doing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all throughout the night thinking I'm going to cave in. I'm not going to cave in. I don't want to kiss you, period. So after that was all said and done, then it turned into let's fill me up. He tried to cop feels on my butt, or he did cop feels on my butt, cop feels on my breast. At one point in the lounge, and I was wearing a skirt, he tried to get me to sit on his lap. What do you think this is? Now, I'm a PDA person with somebody that I'm with, but this is a first date. I don't know who you, like, what are you thinking? I'm not gonna sit on your lap so you can fill up my dress. I don't want you to molest me in public, touching on my butt. I don't want you to touch my breasts in public, and I don't want to be kissing you. So at this point, I was getting tired. And plus, we had to go to class the next day at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we had to stay in that class for like 8 hours. So I'm like, you know what, we need to get ready to go. It was probably about midnight at this point, and he was like, oh, it's still early. Yeah, it's early if you're looking to club. We are on a date. That's not early at all. I'm ready to go home. So then he didn't want to take me home. He tried to drag me to dance. And mind you, everybody, I absolutely, positively love to dance. I just didn't want to dance with him. He already tried to molest me while we were sitting down on the couch in the lounge. I know he was going to try to molest me while we was dancing. And so he pulled me up. I'm standing there. And then he gets behind me and starts forcibly grinding on my behind. I'm just standing there. I told him I didn't want to dance, so I'm standing there, and he's just thinking that, I don't know, he's just not self-aware. Hint number 2, if somebody is standing there and there's music playing and you're dancing, grinding up on them, and they're standing there, that means that they don't want to dance with you. You doing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times is not going to change that fact. How are you going to forcefully thrust your pelvis up against my butt and make me dance anyway? Who does that? We leave, then he holds my hand, which that wasn't a big deal, it's just hand holding, fine. But at this point, I don't even want to touch you because you're making me mad. He opens the door, puts me in the car, then he was like, oh, let me check you out. Check you out is fill me up. He then places his hand in the car and rubs all up and down the side of my body. Who, like, what? I don't know, maybe I'm a prude or something. Don't touch me. What are you doing? So then he molests like the side of my body facing outside the street, and I'm making little innuendos like, okay, you're mighty fresh. Are you drunk? So then us leaving, I guess he pretended to get lost. And lost ended up bringing his car by his hotel again. And so, because he was like, what are you going to do when you go home? I was like, I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to go to sleep. And so in case I didn't want to go to his hotel the first time, I guess he figured he would ask me again. And so he was like, well, you could take a bath in my room because I have a big bath. You could take a bath. What? I already didn't we go over the fact that I wasn't going to your hotel room? Didn't we go over this? Why are you inviting me to your hotel again? Why don't you leave me alone? What is your problem? I'm not gonna go take a bath at your hotel. I'm not gonna wake up in the morning and walk a shame. Like, I'm in school. Like, we're here for our dissertation, for our PhD preparation course, not to be walking the morning after in the same clothes that I left in. What? No. So finally I get him to take me to my hotel, and honestly at this point he could have just dropped me in front of the hotel and I could have got out and I would have been completely fine because I was completely over at that point. But no, he had to park in the parking deck, get out of the car, walk me in, which normally would have been sweet if he was willing to say goodbye. But no, he had to try to kiss me one last time in the middle of the lobby. No, wait, 2 last times because he tried to kiss me. I said no. Then I walked over to the elevator. Then he tried to kiss me again. And I was like, no. And then I got in the elevator, which I think, and then he got in the elevator. Like, who does this? He got in the elevator. And then, thank God, like, the angels must have been looking out for me. Because another guy followed us in the elevator and went up to the 9th floor, and I was going up to the 10th floor. Because had that guy not get in there, I could almost guarantee you I would have probably been fighting him off the whole way to the 10th floor. So he proceeds to call me the next day, asking me, am I ready for dinner? And then on Sunday, he was like, oh, do you want me to take you to the airport? And then he's trying to make it seem like it's my problem because I won't answer my phone and I'm not going out with him. Why would I actively want to be sexually harassed on a date? What happened to the days where you just go out on a first date and you talk and you get to know each other? Now, at the end of the day, if you just want sex, which some men are like that, then by all means, fine. But if I say no, then let me say no. Don't. And he is in his late 30s, and I'm in my 30s, and we are both highly educated people. You're too old for that. What is? And I think the bigger question is this: what is going on in today's society where these men feel like they can take women on these dates and they feel like this is acceptable, that women just deserve to be treated like basically their property, and they could do whatever they want to do to us women. And either A, he's done that so many times to women that he's dated and they actually fell for it, so he feel like it's okay, or B, these men just don't know better. Because I would love to tell you, YouTube, that this is an isolated incident, but it's not an isolated incident. I've been on bad dates before where these men are completely psycho and they feel like they have all right to the inside of your pants, whether it's the first date or the second date. If I don't want to sleep with you until I'm married, that's my prerogative. You are not obligated to my vagina, you are not obligated to my body, and I'm not even obligated to kiss you. I don't care if you open the door, I don't care if you pay for the meal, I don't care whatever it is that you do, that was your decision to do that, and I'm not obligated to do anything but go because you asked me out on a date. Now this whole idea where women must give up something just to be treated right by a man is absolutely and utterly delusional, which is why I have become so content in my singleness, because who wants to go through that every date that they go on? Who wants to be treated like, and then they ask you like, oh, well, this is why you're still single. Really? I'm still single because I don't want to let you touch me? What? So YouTube, I'm gonna end this. I had to tell you my story. I want to hear if y'all have similar stories. Please tell me that I'm not alone in this crazy battle with psychotic men. Alright YouTube, I thank you guys for listening to me vent. I will see you another day, another time. Bye YouTube.